Hello, all you beautiful souls out there. Hello, and welcome to Soul Conscious Tarot. This is Sherry. This is my last day, my last reading I'll be doing from the Scottish borders. Not my last reading ever, but my last reading from the Scottish borders. And then I head on, I'll be heading on to York and then on to London from there. So let's go ahead and see what we have in the next 72-hour energy. We have the Emperor bossing up, taking some names, making some stuff happen. Okay, bossing up. Ooh, look at that. Man, collective, you are on fire. Fire. Emperor and Magician. Now, isn't that some freaking powerful energy? Like knowing what the heck you want and making it happen, like manifesting that crud in, like you knowing exactly what you want and taking charge and making it happen. Like this is true creator energy right here. This is like bossing up big time. I absolutely love this because this is saying to me that there's a lot of people in the collective I'm drawing on that are truly aware or have become aware that they are creators, that they can create the reality that they want, and they know that they have that ability to create the life, the reality that they want. This is absolutely phenomenally beautiful. So let's get two cards on this Emperor card. Give me two cards of clarification on this Emperor card. Interesting enough, I keep getting drawn to this bridge. So I'm gonna say that there's I have to read that in with these clarifications cards because I'm seeing that, you know, I keep getting drawn to that bridge. Like there's a bridge or a bridge we need to cross. I don't know. We'll see. The temperance card. That can be about, you know, something coming together, but something that might require time, divine timing, patience. I feel like there's something that needs to be alchemized here. Let's keep going. Give me one more card on this Emperor. The Three of Pentacles. Okay. So there's something that we're working on, something as a collective, you know, as individually, but within the collective I'm pulling on, that we have started working on. We've started putting energy toward, we've started actually taking action toward that Emperor energy. We started taking action toward it. We started putting effort into it. We started trying to bring it together. Three of Pentacles, you know, trying to bring something together, trying to work with energy. We're trying to work with something on the physical level, you know, to create. We know we have the tools we need to do something to make it happen. We're putting that into play. We're trying to put it into play. But I feel like there's still something, because this is in its infancy, there's still something here with the Temperance card that is trying to alchemize, that's trying to, so it, let me see if I can put it this way. It's like when you have done everything that you can, and now it's kind of the waiting game. Okay, it's like you're waiting for the next phase. You're waiting, like there's only so much you can do. You're waiting for the universe to move and shift things to do their part. Okay, so for instance, you want a new job. So you've put a bunch of applications and resumes out, but now it's waiting, you know, you got to wait for someone to respond. So that's kind of the energy that's coming through here with this. And that's why there's like this bridge, because it's like the coming together of, you know, your effort and the universe's effort, like meeting in the middle. Okay, you've done what you can. So like, for instance, Maybe you're trying to buy or sell a house. You've done everything that you can. Now it's just the waiting game. It's waiting for the universe to do their part to make whatever happen, because we co-create with the universe. And this is somebody, or this collective I'm pulling on, understands that process. They're fully aware that they can only do so much. They're in their emperor energy. They're in that emperor energy of knowing, okay, I've done what I can. Now it's the waiting game. I've put my intention out there. I've put my actions out there. I've done my part. Now I just have to wait for the universe to do their part, as far as whatever this is that I'm trying to manifest. Okay, so give me 2 cards on this Magician card. Give me 2 cards on this Magician card, please. So we have the Strength card coming out, and I feel like this is to be cautious about, if this is resonating with you, to be cautious about doubting, because the Strength card, one of the things of the Strength card is it can be about fear, overcoming fears that we have. So when there's this waiting game and we're waiting, we can sometimes get in our own head, or sometimes we can start doubting, or sometimes. So this is saying, have the strength to remember that you are this co-creator, you are this magician, to trust in the fact of your own abilities. So this is having the strength to remember that you are this co-creator, that you can co-create, you can bring these intentions that you have to light, that you can make this happen. To remember that, to have that strength, to remember who you are, to remember the abilities that you have. And then we have the 7 of Wands to fight for what it is that you want. So what I feel like here is, I feel like what for many of you, and this might be what you're doing, might, for some of the people around you, it might be something that you're trying to do that others may not approve of, or that it goes out of, like, might be different. You might be doing something out of the ordinary for you, like doing something differently than you've ever done that, and people around you are noticing, like, that person doesn't normally do things like this, and so they might be cautious about other people injecting their fears and doubts, projecting their fears and doubts about what you're doing onto you, that you become fearful and doubtful. And so that's what I feel like the 7 of Wands is saying, hey, to block out anything that's coming in, any communication that's coming in that might put doubt in your mind as to whether you can manifest this. Because people do that, and some people just don't want to see you successful, so they don't want to see you, and it's sad, but there are people like that, because they can't do it themselves, or they're fearful of it, or they have insecurities. And so some people, they project that onto other people around them, and it's kind of sad, but there are those people that will try and bring you down to their level, because they don't want to see you succeed, because they feel like they can't succeed. So they would rather keep you small. And so this is kind of what's coming through with the 7 of Wands here, is to, and the strength on this Magician card is to say, don't let anyone around you keep you small. Go after this and have the faith and trust and believe in who you are and what you can manifest and what you can bring about and what you want and what you can do. Have faith in yourself, because you do have the power to do this, whatever it is. And regardless of what other people think or say, remember that you can make this happen. If it's something you want, you can make this happen. It's just, don't let other people get in your ear and make you doubt that. And that's what's coming through here strongly, is to be very cautious of other people around you and how they might sabotage your mindset when it comes to believing in your ability to create something beautiful in your life. Okay. They may make you doubt yourself, and that's what the universe is kind of advice, saying, don't let others do that. Don't let others keep you small. You have the power to make the life that you want. And you know this at some level, whether you believe it or not, at some level, you wouldn't be here listening to this reading if this wasn't true. Okay. For you to be here at this time listening to this reading, that means even if it's subconsciously, you have this ability and you are aware of it on some level, even if it's subconsciously. And so, and especially if it's subconsciously, it's much easier for people to get in your ear and make you doubt this, okay? And question what you're doing, because maybe you're doing something out of the box and something different than they have ever done. And when that happens, sometimes when we do something differently and out of the box, that nobody has ever done before, everybody thinks you're crazy, and everybody, tries to knock what you're doing and try to, they don't do it always purposely, but because they don't believe it can happen, they try to make you believe that it can't happen, which is not the case, because we can, as light beings, we can literally make our life however we want. We have the ability to create the life that we want. We just have to understand that we are these co-creators with the universe, and we can do that. And once we understand that and are aware of that, then we can make things happen in our life however we want to have, whatever life we want, whatever circumstances we want to play out in our life, we can make that happen. It really is just a matter of what we believe and what we perceive to be true. Okay. So that's where I'm going to leave this reading. Real quick mention, I've been mentioning this at the end of my videos, so that way if people don't want to listen to it, they don't have to. But quick information and messages. Quick note for new people, I'm traveling over the next few months. I'm doing readings when I am able to, because I'm in different places every few days. I'm traveling to different towns, different cities, and different circumstances. So I don't know what my internet's going to be or what my situation is going to be as far as having space to do things. So I'm doing readings as much and often as I can. So just bear with me if you're new and you like the reading and you want to stick around. Feel free to stick around. I am doing readings. They're just a little bit chaotic right now. Also, I don't know, did I mention about I am certified as a Palawa energy healer, and so I can do Palawa energy healing sessions. So if that's something that sounds like you would be interested in, please, my email is on the page here on my channel. Please reach out to me. But again, understand that I am traveling. So be patient with me. I will get information to you as quickly and as soon as I'm able, but understand I may not be able to do a session, quickly for you, because it does require a certain space to do that in, which I may not have access to while I'm traveling. So it would be something I would have to coordinate to make sure I had the space to do the session remotely. Okay. So thank you so much, everyone, for turning on and tuning in and coming and joining me today. I appreciate you sharing your love and your energy with me today, wherever you are in the world. I wish you the very best. Much harmony and gratitude to you, my friends.